Hello everyone, John McGovern here with Get Your Life Back. So this is an update of my healing process, and if you watched my last blog video, you would know that I was tapping for almost 4 hours on a time when I was 10 years old, and it was on a dream that my mother had, right? And just had a premonition to tap on it. So I tapped on that, and I had the most intense trauma come up. I've never experienced anything quite like that. But it wasn't working. At least it didn't appear like it was working at all. So what I did is I developed the process of going into your past. If you don't know what's happening, if you don't have a guide or any idea of why this trauma is coming up, you're doing this kind of work. So I developed a process where you can figure out how to do that. And even if you don't remember anything, you can still release the trauma. Okay. So what I had to do was, I'll just tell you exactly what I did. Some of it I can't tell you because I'm in the process of learning so much more about this. But the way I did it was I went right back to the day I was born. Because in the span of 10 years, from when I was 10 years old, I didn't know where this trauma was coming from within those 10 years. So you have to break the time frames down. That's exactly what I did. And I only got through age 5, if you can believe that. So the most traumatic experience in my life happened when I was 4 years old. Figure that one, right? So I'm not going to go into exactly what it was. Very, very personal. Very, very traumatic for my entire family. Both my brother and I were involved. But long story short, because I learned how to do this, I now have the ability to help anybody that has the exact same problem that does not understand why they're in so much pain. We can go right back to the day that they were born and tap on each consecutive year and release every trauma around each year. If you don't remember anything, you don't have to go into it. In fact, if it's that traumatic, you probably don't want to go into it and try to remember what happened. So this is a way through trial and error that I figured out how to do, and I learned how to do because I had no choice. So long story short, I tapped out and released all the trauma from the worst, probably one of the worst possible things that could happen to a person, and it's healed. So this is my message out to everybody who sees this, is that no matter what's happened, you can heal yourself. And if you can't do it alone, there's people out there that can. So there is hope. There's more than hope. I'm just so happy that through trial and error that I learned how to do this. And I could go on and on about it, but I won't, just because of time. So that's all I have for today, but that's just the update. And I'm going to continue tapping on each consecutive year right up until the time that I can actually remember what's happened to me. Okay? So in short, that's how I'm doing it, and it's working, and it's working really well. So I couldn't be more happy right now, but I'll be happier when I've tapped through everything through my entire life. I thought this was going to take like a few days to a week. It's taking a lot longer than that, just because I'm learning in the process and how to do this. So that's long enough. So you can go to my blog at getyourlifeback-eft.com and follow this whole process. And hopefully I can get through this quick enough so I can start giving you guys actual value. So this is John McGovern, and I'll talk to you soon.